It is an activity we spend a great deal of time in, yet we don't think much about. It is a defining feature of being a human being. Talking. Talking, talking, talking. We cannot delink it from communication, but do we know how wasteful talking can be? How draining talking can be? Welcome to Level Up Space.
So, do you think we are conscious of how much we speak?
If we are conscious about how much we speak, I'll not say. I'll say I doubt.
Okay.
If we are conscious of how much we talk, on the account of the question, how much thinking do we put in our talking? Are we self-aware when we are talking? Do we listen to ourselves? Do we also give other people an opportunity to talk? Active listening. That's why initially I said we cannot delink talking and communication. Because in most instances, a majority of us talk, but we don't communicate. Because to communicate, there must be connection. Okay?
Yes.
So I would say I doubt if we are conscious when we are talking.
Okay. So basically, that means it is a question of thoughtful thinking versus unthoughtful thinking.
Correct. It's thoughtful thinking versus thoughtless thinking, as we put it. Look at it this way. Talking, as we said, is not about physical, when we are face to face. Also, when you're on short messages, when you are on your talk time on your WhatsApp and all that. Look at a WhatsApp group, and everybody is posting a message, all of you in different regions, but you're able to be together in a group talking. And there's this person who will respond to each and every message. Do you know that person? They will talk, they will answer every message, and not only answer, but they are very quick to answer into every, and they will target and answer, target and respond to it. Ask yourself, a message comes in at 11:05, at 11:06 they have already responded to it. They are talking. How much thinking have they put into their response? If they read that trail of conversation tomorrow, will they think they were foolish or stupid enough to have been quick to respond? That kind of talking. Then at the end of the day, it can be very exhausting. It can also make you feel, you can outdo yourself when you talk and you overtalk, and more so if you don't take time to put some thoughtfulness in your talking, so that now you move from just mere talking to communicating, where you have meaningful responses, where you are responding, you are not reacting to things. Yeah.
So I think from there, what I've garnered from there, I'd like to ask, so what are the impacts of talking?
Impact of talking. Now, depending on if it is thoughtful or thoughtless, the impact can be positive or negative. Okay? So if you put some thinking, some reflection, asking yourself, what am I saying? How am I saying it? To whom am I saying it? Is it appropriate? Is it necessary? Then it will determine if you have positive or negative impact. The impact can be on relationships. The impact can be on situations, because sometimes if you just talk and talk and talk without putting some thought into it, you can escalate a situation and actually cause a war, like what is happening right now with the Gen Z revolution. There's a lot of talking. Every social media, everybody is posting this, everybody is posting this, picking it and forwarding it here and there. We are all talking. Are we taking time to think through before you even forward it? Are you asking yourself, is it true in the first place? Could I be, what would it mean, especially the initial people who are getting that information and moving it, and all of a sudden it is on all social media platforms. Also, it can have an impact on our ability to attend to our interior personal things, such that you spend so much time on talking because you're this person who is addicted, who is obsessed with talking, who feel that they should always have an upper hand. So you get lost in being talkative and being everywhere at all times, and you can really lose focus on your own things. So yes, talking can have an impact on our relationships, on situations, or even ourselves.
Yeah. Okay, so from that, I think whatever I garner is that there's positive and negative impacts of talking. So, and also, it's not in all, I think I've also gotten the fact that it's not in all situations that I'm just supposed to be, as a person, I talk here, I'm talking there. I am just, it's like I'm hopping, skipping, jumping everywhere with the, yes, with the talking. So I think that means there must be environments that, because talking cannot again be isolated from communication. So I think that means they're demanding environments where someone is always maybe talking.
Yes.
So which environments can those be?
Demanding environments are there. Look at lecturers. A lecturer has a class in the morning, after tea break, and probably a second lesson after lunch. Teachers, they're in class, they have a timetable the whole week from morning to evening. They're in this class, they're in that class, they're in that class. They're engaging with the learners. So they end up also being like instructors, being like supervisors. So at all time they are talking. The lawyers in court, from this court to that court to that court. Okay? Look at the people who take care of children. Even our house managers who remain with the children back at home, they have to be talking. Stop that, do this, come here, do that. They're talking throughout the day. Many trainers in different fields, either people in corporate training and facilitation, they're talking from morning to evening. Don't you think that is so much energy invested in talking? How do you think these people remain sober? It is how they are able now how they are able to recall themselves back to moments of silence, practicing some kind of meditation, some kind of solitude moment, so that they are able to re-energize, to rejuvenate. Because talking takes your physical energy, okay? Yes. Interacting with people from morning to evening can be exhausting. You will see the Buddhists, the Hindus, they practice that, and we may think it is a religion issue. We need to practice it. Being able to establish a zone of peace in a talkative world, an endless, noisy world, a zone of peace, so that you are re-energized, you are rejuvenated to avoid being wasted. There are people on WhatsApp group from morning to evening. They will even take time to go through the whole thread and respond. Once they're done with that, they go on WhatsApp status and they will laugh here and there and send here and there. Then from there they go on Facebook, they go on Instagram, and probably they are from talking at their workplace, physical talking. Where will that person be at the end of the day? Where will they be? It's called doom scrolling, actually. When you move from one social media platform to another, scrolling, seeing what you're bringing, some kind of energy that you may not be able to get rid of, and it will make you miss a moment of quietness, a moment of silence, moments that you get back to your world that re-energizes you. So the lawyers, the teachers, the lecturers, the caregivers of the young ones, those are demanding environments. And so people should be able. And even at this time where we are having all what is happening, I would encourage the young ones, when you go out a whole day and you're out there doing you're calling it the maandamano, the demonstration, you need at the end of the day to look for a moment where you can be silent, where you can recall yourself to attend to your own interior person, so that you are not having a scattered mind. Yes. That is what I would say. Silence is good. The world is noisy. The world is noisy. Yeah.
Seen that what a lot of talking does to people. I've talked, I think, negative effects if you cannot be able to recall yourself back at the end of the day after a lot of talking. So what are the benefits of having silence?
The benefits of having silence. Why practice silence? Why recall yourself? Generally, your health. You know, if you're out there and so much involved in talking and you don't have time to even physically rest, it can take a toll on your health. Number two, your mental wellness. Talking too much can actually make you pick negative energy, because talking can bring forth conflict, and conflict that could end up unresolved, and you may be left with some guilt or feeling offended. What does it do to your mental wellness? It distorts, and you're not able to function properly because you're not mentally well. Then I'll talk about better mental processing when you're silent. You're able to think better. You're able to make more sound decisions when you are in a silent mode than when you are in a talkative mode. Even when you go to sleep, there's no difference between you and children who sit on a television watching cartoon until when they go to sleep, they are reciting what the cartoon says. So also you, when you go to sleep or when you go to think about something, you're still disturbed by the talk. Yet the most important benefit of practicing silence in a noisy, endless noisy world, you are able to have a zone of peace. That's the best thing you can ever have. When you have a zone of peace, it means you are good company to yourself. You do not have to be talking to somebody to be happy, to be at peace. And so that's a level of maturity that comes with understanding that talking can be draining. Talking can be destructive. And so take a moment, step back, have time with yourself. Solitude. Practice solitude so that you are at peace with yourself, you are at peace with the world. That is all about practicing silence in a needless, noisy world.